Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Gen Con stream. It is me. I'm here. I'm back from Australia. We're running late because I set 3 alarms because of jet lag, and I woke up for 2 of them and then slept through the third. So here we are. We're gonna play a game. I have been awake for about 10 minutes, so it's gonna be so good. Yeah, we're gonna play some Teensies because half of the stream is on vacation, and so we were like, let's just like hang out and play some Teensy games. Teensies can be really fun, especially if that's like who you have to show up. One of the things going into running this stream that I thought was going to be really important was just to be able to showcase like all of the different player counts that this game exists at. I've never been like the entire time we've been running the Gen Con stream, and I think you've probably seen this, that we don't really have a consistent player count because it's very much just like whoever shows up, we're going to play a game, and I love that we get to showcase what the game looks like at different player counts. So we are gonna play Late Night Drive-By to start, which is a teensy script by my friend Arrow from Sydney, and it the only thing that I'm gonna say leading into this is that one time I played this, and in the first, I think, 30 seconds of the game, 2 people were already dead, so it's gonna be great. Yes, it should be a silly old time. We'll do a setup, and as I do that, I will also talk about the rules for teensy scripts because they're a little bit different from when you play a big game. So for those of you that have not seen a teensy before, there are 5 or 6 players, and if there are 5 or 6 players, the evil team doesn't learn each other. So the minion and the demon will not be woken to get minion and demon info, and the demon also does not receive bluffs because there are so many roles that are not in play that they just don't get a bluff, so they might end up in a double claim, and that's okay. And yeah, we'll see what we go. This is a very good. I love this script very much. I think I have no idea. I haven't thought about what to put in. I don't think any thoughts at all. Let's put in a puka. Yeah, we can have a golem. Why not? I'm just gonna whatever chat says. Oh, I mean, we don't. Well, there's not a lunatic on the script, thankfully, so we can't put that in. We could put a snake charmer because fuck it. And let's see. Let's put in a Godfather. I think Godfather and Puka is probably right together. And then we can have chat wants an alchemist Scarlet Woman. Okay then. We will do that, and I guess we'll still have a Godfather. Is an alchemist Scarlet Woman helpful? I don't know. Especially because it's a teensy. If it's a teensy, we shouldn't put in a god, but we can't really put in a psychopath either. Well, it'll be a fast game. I don't know if an alchemist Scarlet Woman does anything. Yes, this is a live game. Hi, I'm here. I'm back. Let's see. Oh, we could do a fool. Yeah, a fool to mess up the golem. This game is so cursed already. If we do an alchemist, no, we have the wrong number of things now. This is yeah, we do need to change the outside account. I mean, we could do an alchemist Godfather and just get rid of the snake charmer. That would be genuinely silly. And this, we're not going for smart right now. We're going for stupid. So we could just do a normal Scarlet Woman. Does that work? I'm not mad about that. Yes, Caffeine, this is a live game that's not pre-recorded. Wink. I timed that just for you so that when you posted in the chat, you'd be extra surprised. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, we have a full now. I mean, I did say before we did this that these games were going to be real silly, and this feels on the nose. I actually think the alchemist is sort of like a power librarian in this sense because they're confirming the 2 outsiders since they have the Godfather ability. If they are poisoned, we'll lie to them and tell them that they have the psychopath ability, which will be funny. So let's do tokens. Let's go to them and tell them what's going on. This is just going to be a silly game. Hi everyone. All I'm going to say about the setup is chat made me do it. Good night.
Okay.
Excellent. All right, so we'll just we'll figure out what we have to do, which isn't much because they don't need bluffs because it's a Teensy. So we just need to find out who. Oh, Alchemist is before Puka on the first night. Intriguing. Okay, in that case, we'll just tell. I mean, here's the thing. I think it will be more fun, for the sake of this game, to have the Puka pick first, and then if they like whoever they poison, basically see if that has ramifications for what's going on. If Lorinda picks Rob, then I will lie to Rob about what's going on, because that's a more fun interaction, and I will let the players know that that's the case if they ask. Night Order is a suggestion, and I stand by that. Let's find out who Lorinda is going to pick. Hello.
Nothing's changed then, Jams. You go away, you come back, and I expect, a change in the behaviour, but no, here we are again.
Look at your hair. It matches perfectly.
It really does. This blue hair goes with these blue tokens I keep getting.
Yeah. We all agree. This is a blue shirt. I am on the good team.
Thanks, Jack.
Yep. Everyone's welcome. Who would you like to poison?
I don't want to poison anybody because they all explode and things. I've got to hit the Fool or the Slayer, I think. Which means Brockwell because he's opposite me. I don't know. Let's go for Brockwell.
Sounds good.
Okay, cheers.
Yep. Good luck. All right, the Fool. I mean, that's exactly what they wanted, and that's also just going to be really funny because of yeah. I mean, I think it'll say that it's a Puka game probably, or Brockwell will just look like a minion without a bluff. But I think socially, it'll probably read good, so we should be all right. And we can have a prediction just for posterity. Yeah, this is a good time. And now we tell Rob that he's got the Godfather ability and give him his information. Hello.
Hello.
You have the ability of the Godfather.
Oh, cool.
Yes. There is a Tinker and a Golem in play.
What a surprise. Okay.
Yeah.
I expect this game to be very short, but
that
maybe
tends to be the case.
Yeah. If we get a Night 2, then I might be able to kill someone.
Entirely
but that's
possible.
but it's very risky if we have multiple deaths and go down to 4. I have to kill the demon to win.
Yeah, it is risky, isn't it?
Fun. It's fun. Okay, cool.
What other word could you possibly use besides fun in this situation? Good.
Thanks, James.
Yep. Excellent. This is fine. This is great. Well, what's really fun, genuinely, is that like if they go to sleep on the wrong number, Rob will get to try and kill the demon, and if he does it right, like they'll win. If he's worried about the demon kill going through as well, like if they do sleep on 4, then Rob can always sink the Godfather kill to like prove himself and be like, no, like I didn't know, so I didn't want to end the game. Like I think there's options. Yeah, that's literally all that we have to do. So let's play a game. Good morning. I was run over by a car. Have fun.
Oh, shit. Right.
Okay.
Has anyone got a red token, be honest?
Not yet. I might have one later.
I might have got the Scarlet Woman token, but it's blue.
Okay. Fine. How's that for
Mine's
us?
an indeterminate colour.
Starting to think I might be the only one on this evil team. All right.
I'll also say, if you're the golem, don't nominate me. It's not worth your time. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's fine. Right. Well, tell you what.
And a tinker.
Okay. Well, I might learn whether there's if we've killed the demon at night, but I think we have to wait for the deaths in the day.
I will give you Fool or Recluse.
Fool or Recluse from Claire, Snake Charmer or Tinker from Lorinda. Okay, thank you very much.
Good luck.
What's the plan? Is there a plan? I don't know if there's a plan. I don't know how
I
we
don't know
plan.
if there's a plan. I don't have plans.
So I could just snake charm everyone but the demon, and then we'll know who the demon is.
I mean, that's a really good plan.
Yeah, let's do that. And hope I'm not the tinker, because if I just drop dead in the middle of it, it'd be really embarrassing. So,
Sure.
okay, cheers.
All right. Bye.
I might shoot you if. No, I can't shoot you if you die. That's not how it works. So I guess if you die, that problem's taken care of itself. I'll probably wait and shoot Rob after somebody dies, so we can test that. Like QC Scotland.
That could be funny. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks,
Lovely,
George.
Thank you. Good luck.
I am the
Happy enough to
tinker.
be- You're not happy enough if you you'd be happier than this if you were the tinker.
I am extremely ecstatic that I am the tinker.
I've
Prove
never
it.
been
Go
more
explode.
excited to be a character.
It's my favourite character, the tinker. It is the best.
I guess we will. Oh, can I claim Golem and nominate you, and then
Yeah.
you'll explode as the tinker? That'll be great.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no issues.
I'll
Awesome.
claim psychopath and chuck some at me.
That works. Okay.
Bro,
See you later.
bye.
And
Well, the only
does
role
make
that
sense.
can,
The only two things that can stop you, yeah.
yeah, and on day one, yeah, minstrel could drunk me obviously, but yeah, that's why I'm saying if we've got a golem and they nominate me, then I shouldn't die, right?
Yeah, that sounds absolutely believable, Rockwell. I'm on board with this. Don't golem pick the demon thing. Sounds good. I'm the snake charmer or the tinker.
Snake charmer or tinker. Cool. I'm willing to be executed today because as well that's the way that I can prove myself. And
Okay.
if I die, then I'm pucker poison.
If you die, then we know it's a pooker or you're a dirty liar.
Or I'm a dirty liar, yeah. But
You're
I'm
probably you don't lie. You're very nice on day one, I'm sure. And if I drop dead, I'm the tinker, by the way. Just to be clear.
cool. It'd be fun if you nominated me and then you died.
And then die. Try that. See if it happens. Then we both get confirmed. That'd be great.
Surprise
Hey.
witch.
Okay.
That's how that works, right?
Surprise witch.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Surprise, you're dead.
Surprise witch.
That does seem to be how the script goes, so it wouldn't be off-brand. Yeah, welcome back. Hang out in a circle, as we do.
Can I claim psychopath and kill Daniel?
Sure, you can.
Oh.
That's not how it works.
Boo.
All right. Let me. You gotta give this enough oomph, Claire.
Okay.
I am the psychopath, and I will kill Daniel.
That was more oomph.
Yeah.
We could
Okay.
keep playing this game, where I just give
No,
slight
that's fine.
direction changes, and then everyone has to redo
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Can I claim psychopath and kill Daniel?
That was a little bigger. Not big enough, though.
Can I claim psychopath and kill Daniel, please?
That was very polite. I appreciate that. Still not enough.
Now, if either of the other two of you is a psychopath, you're a coward if you don't do it right now.
I'm saving it.
Don't save it. This is the moment.
Time to shine.
George is pressuring me.
Now,
All right.
now, Rob-
Lorinda
Out
claims
of peer
psychopath
pressure.
and kills
You've got
George.
points, so
What was that, Lorinda?
Lorinda claims psychopath and kills George
Oh,
for pressuring
okay.
me.
fair enough. Oh well.
Oh
Incredible.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll ask a public question. Brockwell, are you the golem?
Nope. I have added my role, and that's I would like to be executed today.
Oh,
Cool. Yeah, I'll just tell town. So I'm the fool. The only way that that's why I said if there's a golem, don't nominate me because it won't prove anything.
Ah.
But if we nominate me, I should survive unless I'm pucker poisoned. Which I think is logical.
Yeah.
Sure.
Rob G nominates Brockwell.
Fair enough. Anything else you want to say?
I think it all makes sense.
Okay. I'm going to do a very quick check of the timer of the vote so that it's not 1,000 years long. All right. Takes 3 to put Brockwell up for execution, starting now. 4 is plenty. Brockwell is about to die.
Now I'll just
Can I
sit back and
nominate
hope I've got a
Claire,
Scarlet
please?
Woman.
Who have you nominated, Daniel?
Well,
Claire, please.
Yeah, okay.
Bang.
How rude!
Okay, so
So he's down to 2.
could have Godfather kill tonight.
Maybe.
So if I survive, we'd wake up with 3 anyway, and then if
Yeah.
I die, we'd
If
wake
you
up with 3
die-
anyway.
Even if you survive, we could have a Godfather problem.
Closing the day in
Oh.
5, 4,
Um,
3, 2.
Too late
if
now.
Lorinda's psychopath, we probably don't, right?
I
Okay,
don't think that's
Brockwell
happening.
is executed and dies. Good night.
Well,
Oh, wow.
okay.
No!
Oh my god.
okay.
This is so funny. Okay, so Rob can just kill Lorinda, which is amazing. But the real question is who goes first, and I think it's Lorinda. So I think Lorinda can poison Rob, meaning Rob's kill won't go through, which means it will still be Lorinda, but it's funnier. Because Lorinda's kill's not going to go through because Brockwell was Bucka poisoned. And yeah, the Godfather goes later. So if Lorinda poisons Rob, I mean, it's just going to slightly prolong the game, but it's hilarious. Rob cannot just win because Rob can be Puka poisoned at the time that he tries to kill for his Godfather kill. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. If he's not poisoned, if Lorinda poisons Daniel, then Rob can kill Lorinda. But if Lorinda picks Rob, then Rob will try to kill Lorinda. It won't work, and it'll just be a funny final day. Hey.
Hello.
Who would you like to pick?
If I poison a golem, there's no way for the golem to be allowed to nominate, right? They're still not allowed to nominate. I mean, they are, but they're not because they don't know they're poisoned.
Yeah, if a golem or like a butler or something is poisoned, they don't know that and they have no way of confirming that, even if there's like information like a savant that says like this character isn't poisoned today. Like they can't verify that in the context of the game, so they still are not allowed to nominate and
Got it.
whatnot.
Okay, then I'll pick Daniel, and I'm going to hope that Rob G is the psychopath, and hope that if I claim psychopath, Rob G goes along with it. Okay, thanks.
All right. Daniel, it is. Yeah, I think that's a tricky one because, like, Lorinda doesn't know who's on the team, although I think they know that George died when they claimed psychopath, which is, I think, the one clue that they kind of have to figure out that there are 2 outsiders in play, which means there has to be a Godfather, but they don't know if that Godfather's good or evil. And so I think that's one where, like, Claire might have to say, like, hey, I'm not the Godfather, but, like, she doesn't know that she has to say that. But either way, this is the point of the game, and it's quite funny. So let's wake up Rob, and we'll still wake them up, and then let them know. Hey,
Okay.
an outsider has died.
Yeah, I figured that part out. So, for this game not to be over, it has to be a Pucker who had poisoned Brockwell, I think. Or George or Claire, it doesn't matter, because otherwise they kill and it's down to 2 and there's nothing I can do, or you're just running the night. Either way, I think logically Lorinda has to be the demon, so let's kill Lorinda.
Okay.
Unless I've messed something up, but the game
It's
will
a
be
quick
over.
game. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
Cool.
Thank you.
thank you.
You got it. All right, that is our game. That's incredibly funny. Let's wake him up and go to like Rob is also purely in doubt. So we'll wake him up, say that Lorinda is over, say that the game is over, and then do a dramatic pause and say the good team has won, because, that's how that should work. All right.
Otherwise, we have to have 27 games of Jams explaining things.
Good morning, everyone. That sounds like what this stream is anyways, a little bit. Just 27 games of me explaining things.
That's what I actually meant. Yeah.
Someone died in the night. That someone is Lorinda. And so the game is over. And the good team has won! Let's explain why. So, Lorinda is your Puka, who poisoned Brockwell the Fool on the first day, which is why Brockwell died when you all tried to execute him. Meanwhile, Lorinda also claimed Psychopath and tried to kill George, which worked because George is the Tinker. However, Daniel is also the Golem, who used his nomination to murder Claire the Scarlet Woman, which leaves Rob, the alchemist godfather, who got to kill because outsiders died, and killed the only person that could logically be the demon to him. So that is, yeah, now we understand why this is the greatest Teensy script of all time.
Why did he get a second outsider? Oh, Alchemist Godfather.
Alchemist
Alchemist
Godfather.
Godfather,
Oh,
yep.
God.
Which
Oh,
I will
boy.
say, chat really wanted an Alchemist Scarlet Woman, and it was just like, I was losing it when Rob on the first day was like, well, I got a minion token, but I'm blue, and I'll learn if the demons execute. I was like, no! We almost did that, and I had to stop it. This is Late Night Drive-By, just to recap for the folks that were just asking in chat. Do we want to play one more of these and then switch to something else? Great, yep,
Sure.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's do that again. Surely it won't be as silly.
That was
BRB. I love that script so much. Yes, this is Late Night Drive-By. I don't know if I can post a link in the chat right now because I don't know what the link permissions are, but I will put the link in the stream description later, if I remember, and I'm gonna make a note of it right now so that I do. Let's see where my notes are. This is the very organized streaming that you've all come to expect on the Gen Con stream script. Okay, Late Night Drive-By script in description. We can do that. Let's do another setup. I mean, surely now we that's true. I could post the link now, but I don't have it, so I'll get it later. I have to be organized when I'm doing things 2 weeks in advance. I did have to be organized for those games that we recorded. That was quite the adventure, but it was really fun. I will say there was another set of recorded games that I wanted to have in my pocket, and I forgot to record my own audio. Which was both a shame, but probably a good thing because those games were extremely silly. Okay, should we just have an Alchemist Scarlet Woman this time and an imp? That seems like what could possibly go wrong. So let's have a Snake Charmer because again, Alchemist Scarlet Woman. Fucking hell. Let's have a Slayer this time. Let's wait, the Alchemist is Scarlet Woman, so we don't need one of those. Which means I guess we need a Psychopath. That seems fine. And then we need an Outsider. Let's have a Recluse because the Slayer can shoot them. Good. I have no qualms. This is fine. Yep. This is how this script goes. Good. Okay. All right. You should have rolls again. Good night. Okay, so we need to find. There's no poison, so we can just tell George that George is good Scarlet Woman. And then we will find out who Daniel wants to pick, and that's all we will do. Hello.
Hello.
You are blue Scarlet Woman.
Perfect. Thank
Excellent. You're welcome. Now get out of here. Yep. Okay, there we go. Let's do another prediction because why not? Who will win? Who could possibly win this very normal game of Blood on the Clocktower? Hello.
Hello.
Who are you charming tonight?
Rob G, please.
Rob G. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right. Good. That is probably actually good because that's like one of the other townsfolk. Yes, the Azure woman, as Ekin says. George is not the Scarlet Woman. George is the aquarific woman or something. I don't know. It's great. Let's play a game. Good morning. We're back and more normal than ever.
All right.
Cool.
Cool.
Yep.
Could the demon give me a quick bell, please? I'll keep it quiet, but
Yeah, sure.
thank you. Just saying.
I wouldn't.
Oh, well, fine.
Shame.
In that case, I'll cover up my secret evil plan.
Sure.
What would you like to tell me?
I'll tell you I'm the Slayer.
Okay, great. Don't shoot me yet.
Okay. Why yet?
I'm the Scarlet Woman.
Okay, right. I'll hold it until.
Yeah. Wait until the demon dies, then shoot me.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks.
So if you hear of a demon, let me know, because that would be.
That'd be brilliant.
I mean, I'll find out, but
Yeah.
just let me know. All right. Cool. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, so just to answer, because this question came up in chat, if the snake charmer picks the recluse, what happens? And what's really tough about this, and unfortunate, because it is a really fun, like, interaction in theory, and you could always house rule it to run it the fun way, but basically, if the snake charmer picks the recluse, then the recluse becomes a good poison snake charmer if they've registered as the demon. They don't have to. They could just be picked and nothing weird happens. But if the recluse registers as the demon to the snake charmer ability, then to the snake charmer they have just picked a demon, which means that snake charmer actually has to become an evil demon, because the snake charmer ability is that if you choose the demon, you swap characters and alignments with them. So the snake charmer would then have to become an evil demon, as I understand it. It is entirely possible I've got this wrong, but that's how I've understood it. They have to. The recluse's ability is you might register as evil and as a minion or demon. So as far as I know, they cannot register as a good demon to the snake charmer's ability. But if you understand that recluse ability differently and you say they can register as evil or, the text is evil and, but that again, if you want to run something a certain way, like nothing's really stopping you other than the rules as written. But you can just be like, this is how I'm running it. So if that were to happen, then there would be two evil demons, which in a game of this size is probably a problem. Doesn't have to be a problem, but it might be a problem. So yeah, they I wouldn't be that surprised if they can register separately. There's a lot of things in the original rules that are kind of intended to run slightly differently to how they're written, which is why like storytellers have the space to be more flexible with the rules. I'm gonna stop blathering so that you guys can listen to the game.
And said you were the Slayer, so
He did. That's fine. That's what I told him. I'm not. It's fine.
if you're going to shoot me as the demon, shoot me before you shoot George, so that he's still alive as a Scarlet Woman afterwards. That'd be great.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem at
Okay,
all.
thanks.
You're the demon, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I will mark you as such.
Yep. Don't mark me as a minion or anything like that. It'll be fine.
No. Cool.
Hey, thank you. Cheers.
Bye.
What were the two good ones?
Yeah, Snake Charmer, Recluse, Psychopath, or Imp.
Okay. I will give you. Slayer, Golem, Godfather, or Pucker.
Cool. Yeah, if you're Golem or whatever, go for it.
Yeah.
I'm a Snake Charmer who picked you, so I'm fine.
Okay.
I know you're not the demon.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I like that there is, in fact, a snake charmer who has picked Rob and cleared him, but it's not Brockwell. Let's do the day thing.
Not once. It's never okay.
Never okay. Never okay. I should have just come back and like said something, but I pressed the gong before I realized that you were all just already in town, which is yeah. Thank you all for that. Anyways, let's do this again, shall we? What could possibly go wrong?
If there is an alchemist psychopath, I think Daniel's the demon. Try killing him.
Yes, good idea. I think me and George have solved the game, by the way.
Yeah.
It sounds likely.
Alchemist psychopath and kill myself.
Okay.
Oh. Bugger.
I'll claim Slayer and shoot Daniel.
That won't work.
Okay.
Ah.
It has to be an alchemist psychopath, George. Is that how it works?
No, for Daniel, I don't think. Yeah, it's. I didn't want to go.
I'll claim Slayer.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, good.
Okay. Well, then I'll claim psychopath and kill Lorinda.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
I just need a little more gusto.
So, we're executing Daniel, right?
He has been searched for. He's not a psychopath.
A lot of people are saying he's evil. A lot of people.
A lot of people, are they? Right.
Yeah.
Does that list solely consist of you, George?
I simply can't count the number of people.
I'll back George up quite happily with whatever George wants to do.
Maybe I can nominate George and prove I'm good again. Should I do that?
I'd love it if it happened.
Not a fan.
I mean, you're welcome to nominate at any time.
Yeah.
Everyone's been ever so cagey.
I've not been cagey. I've told everybody what I am.
Yeah.
Other than Brockwell, I told Brockwell I was the imp.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I'll nominate Daniel. I was talking to Brockwell earlier, and he said that Daniel is claiming imp. That's really dangerous. Imp is it's actually the captain of the evil team. And it's kind of like the most important thing to get out of the game. So I'd really like this to just get a full 6, so we can all move on with comfort. Thank you.
Daniel.
George is my Scarlet Woman, so we can just kill George tomorrow if I die. It's fine.
All right. Takes 3 votes starting now.
This did read like a
Well,
power
that's a lot of
hungry
hands.
nomination from a
That's
Scarlet
a lot
Woman.
of hands.
3 is plenty. I mean, there are 12 hands in this town, so that was indeed a fraction of them.
Not comfortable.
Wow. Town of Banshees.
That's true. Imagine a banshee in a Teensy script that's so cursed.
I will prove that, but then I'll nominate George.
Good. Back-to-back violence. Why?
Well, this is awkward.
George?
I mean, I'm open to moving it. I'm pretty uncomfortable with how ravenous the rest of the town seems to be about executing Daniel, but I think there's a place to move it.
Well, 3 to tie, 4 to die, starting now.
Oh, sorry, Daniel. Looks like it's. Oh, well.
Don't want to tie it.
2's not enough.
I don't mind dying, honestly.
Last call for nominations. All right, Daniel is executed and dies. Time to find out if we get a day 2. All right, so we don't have any more snake charmer to do things, which means the only thing that will happen tonight is that Claire will get to kill someone. So let's let her do that. Hello.
Hello.
Time to murder.
Let's murder Rob G, please.
You got it.
Thank you.
That is great. And what's really fun is that I don't know if that has happened because Brockwell was claiming Snake Charmer who picked Rob G, or because Daniel claimed it. And I don't think it was Daniel. So I'm pretty sure what's just happened, and it'll be very funny to find out after, but I think what's happened is that the minion has bluffed having Snake Charmed a player who has actually been Snake Charmed. Which is why they've died. Maybe that didn't happen, but I think it'd be very funny if that had. Lorinda will probably be confirmed by outsider count, but we have a living psychopath who's not used it yet. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. Should be a silly time. Good morning. Rob G is dead.
How bad is that?
That's bad.
Bad, it seems.
I was the Snake
Terrible.
Charmer,
It's-
and I've
it's bad
cleared
for
Rob
Rob.
on night 1.
Yeah.
It's sad. Well, that's fine then.
What are you, George?
I'm the Scarlet Woman.
Okay.
What were you?
The Slayer. So from my point of view, unless Daniel was the pucker who poisoned me, you're not the demon.
Yeah, I can confirm.
You're not. You haven't picked up the demon.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah.
With a Scarlet Woman ability, you could be the starting demon, who's lying. But
Yeah.
that's all.
Yeah, that is true. I'm still a Scarlet Woman. Slayer is interesting because that is a double claim. At least the other one I have is spent though, so that's fine. I guess they might be the demon. Let's not dwell on that then. Okay. Cool. So you hard to tell whether you're poisoned. It's probably fine. I think everything's fine.
Cool.
Don't vote for me.
I don't know whether we're voting for anyone today. We'll see, I guess.
We're probably not, but just sort of get used to the idea of not voting for me as soon as possible, so that you can exercise it thoroughly. If you
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah, I'll bear that in mind. Thanks, George.
Going to lost day.
There's 4 people alive. You don't need that much time. Hi, Rockwell.
Hello. Can psychopaths kill themselves?
People can do whatever they want.
All right. Can I claim psychopath and kill myself, please?
Sure.
Okay, so when you say you weren't opposed to dying,
Yeah, I was telling the truth. Yeah, I was being honest. Yeah.
That simplifies matters somewhat.
So, final
kinda-
day.
I guess we're at final 3 then.
I guess we are.
What you claiming, George?
I'm the Scarlet Woman.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Oh, sorry. Alchemist Scarlet Woman. Oh, sorry. Yeah, good team. Yeah.
I feel like George is just the demon trying to skirt through this
Yeah.
whole game on a bluff of minion.
No.
But Claire's in a double claim. I don't like this. I might
Am
be
I?
the only
Yeah.
one alive.
Yeah, you are. It's great.
Of Lycan?
Oh, you're the lycanthrope now.
Oh,
I've always been a lycanthrope.
that's not a double claim.
Did not tell you that because,
Always.
you were doing the whole Scarlet Woman thing.
Can't imagine what about that did not let you trust me.
Right? So yeah, me and Rob agreed that if he'd used his Slayer shot, I'd kill him last night. So
Yeah.
Fair. So, did you shoot me, Rob? Is that what happened?
I think you'd love that to have happened.
I
but
literally
no.
can't remember. Okay, that's fine.
I shot Daniel, and we
Okay,
executed
well.
Daniel, so not much use from me.
Yeah.
even less use to then subsequently learn that Daniel and Snake Charmer cleared you.
Well, it's funny.
That's
Brockwell
wonderful.
claimed to be the snake charmer who cleared me as well.
Right.
Yeah.
And what have you
Rockwell's got
learned?
no clue who the demon is. He's just put us in this position because he knows this is a 1 in 3 of win losing.
So I am in a situation where
It's a 1 and 2.
Lorinda has claimed imp to me. It is worth saying.
Lorinda, what are you claiming?
I'm the recluse.
Right.
Oh god, we are supposed to have one of those, aren't we? Oh, that's annoying.
Well, then it's just George by.
From your perspective, it's
Outside
George.
accounts?
From George's perspective, it's you.
It definitely, we can't be in a Godfather world. So, just, it's one of us. Okay, fine.
Nominations are
George claimed minion and hasn't backed down, and yet there's a minion who we know is guaranteed to be the minion. So I'm going to say that George isn't a minion.
Well, I was trying to get the demon to star past at me.
That would have been quite funny, but no. Well, maybe it happened. Maybe it happened.
George did ask to see the demon first, chat, and Claire did go and see George first.
Yeah, that happens. That's true.
I mean, that is true. Yeah, because I raised.
Yeah, I'll nominate Claire, please.
I went there second, by the way.
Alright,
just to be clear.
George, why have you done this?
It's not Lorinda. Can't figure out for it to be Lorinda. Claire did indeed take me up on my offer when I asked the demon to come talk to me on day 1. And from what I said, that has to be Claire. So please do this and not the other one.
Claire?
Uno reverse. I think Lorinda is cleared by outside account, so it's likely just you. I'll be nominating you after this.
Takes 2 votes to put Claire for execution, starting now.
I have been snake charmed. pals.
2 is enough. Claire is on the block.
How did this happen?
By which snake charmer?
Claire nominates George.
Anything to add?
No, I think I said it all before.
Alright, 2 to tie, 3 to die, starting now.
Well,
Who do you think it is, Brockwell?
3's enough. Lorinda, I assume you're not nominating yourself? Alright. Yeah, Brockwell, do you think you've won or lost?
I think I've made a terrible play.
George is executed and dies. And the game is over. As the blood of the blue scarlet woman seeps on the streets and the evil team has won. Claire is your imp. George is your alchemist with the scarlet woman ability. Lorinda is your recluse. Brockwell, of course, is your psychopath. Daniel is your snake charmer who cleared Rob, and Rob is your slayer who cleared Daniel.
it's kind of comforting that if you claim an evil character for the whole of the game, you do get punished for it. That's kind of, it should be like that. But like, just this one day.
But the whole ask the demon to come speak to you and be rising to it. Shouldn't I go away with that?
It's fine. Someone in chat says Brockwell's surprise was my favorite.
honestly, my thinking at the time was, we'll just take it down to final 3 because I don't think there's much information elsewhere. And then the more and more town we're talking, the more and more I just felt, I've just made an absolutely terrible mistake.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good play. You didn't know who the demon was, right?
I think
I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, I think it's
there's
a good
the
play.
difference, right, between like optimizing, and I think in this script some people like might argue that it's optimal to wait the day and then kill yourself, but the evil team doesn't know each other, so there's an entire possibility that you go to sleep and Claire's like, I'll kill Brockwell, and then you wake up dead and you never get to use it. So like,
this shouldn't be a
it was
3-day script.
it was an entirely valid. Yeah, I know the fact that if this makes it to 3 days, we have bigger issues. Yeah, so it's not definitely not a wrong choice by any means. Entirely valid, and as you can see, you won. So confirmation bias, right. Let's play more games. Do we want to play this again? Do we want to try Brockwell's crazy script that he sent over?
Let's
try
mix it
that.
up, sure.
Cool. I'm gonna
not sure about
briefly.
Tonight, oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna briefly switch to the hanging out screen while I change over scripts, and then we'll be right back. So everyone can wave a brief goodbye. We'll be back in like 2 minutes. I don't know how time works.
Bye, guys.
If I
All right,
get
we're
leech
back.
roll first.
We're back. We're gonna play another silly teensy script. This one is called "Why Bother? Seriously, 2. Seriously, Why Bother?" By Brockwell. And as you can see, it's sort of like if BMR had an Amni and a Klutz and a Goblin and a Leech on it. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I'm gonna set this up. BRB. Okay, I have seen the script for the first time about 5 seconds ago, so it's gonna be a silly one. My immediate thought on seeing the script is let's put in all of the things that prevent death from happening and then see how that goes. So yeah, I think this is what I want. Don't know what that Amni ability will be yet, but we'll think about it. Do we want a DA or a Goblin? That I haven't decided on. I think a DA might be a little bit too much. Yeah, it's not supposed to be a good script, I should say. It's supposed to be a silly script, which is like a good general reminder while we're here that like it's really important to check in with your players and know what they want out of their games. If my players were showing up going like, we want to play a serious game where like things are really like, you know, we're figuring things out, oh, we'll put in a lunatic because if the leech is next to the tea lady, or we should put in a DA then if we're gonna do a lunatic. Whatever, it's fine. It'll be a lunatic leech who's very confused. But yeah, good reminder. Like always check in with your players. Make sure that like the like type of the script. I was gonna say the vibe, but I say vibe too much. But yeah, like genuinely that the vibe of the script like aligns with what your players want out of your game. If you have a bunch of players who are like big into puzzle solving and they're like, we really want to play like a really interesting like intricate logic puzzle, and then you give them this, that might not be that fun. So, but yeah, like if your players are just like, we're just gonna mess around and find out what happens and have a silly time, then like, yeah, by all means do that. It's great. I love that. And yeah, similarly, like if your players want to do something like really dramatic that allows them to do a lot of like crazy plays, then like find something with a bunch of wild interactions. Like there's so many right ways to play Clocktower, and so much of that comes down to just being aware of like what your group wants out of the game. Yes, we do need an Amni ability. Oh, choose a player, learn if they'll die to execution today. I actually love that. Yeah, I might make it learn if they are safe from execution, but we'll see. I just want to take like a quick second to think about like if we have a leech and a tea lady and the leech hosts a tea lady neighbor, how fucked is the good team? Probably very, but I think I am deciding to not care. And we'll do this. Let's see what happens here. Oh, excellent. The lunatic. Oh no, wait. Okay, so George is the real one. So we'll just change those really quick. So Daniel is actually the lunatic, and George is the leech. Which is interesting because it means that Claire isn't gonna protect anyone. That would have been way better the other way around, but it's still fine. And then Amni ability is gonna be learn if they can die to execution. Should it be pick a player? And yeah, it is. Okay, so pick player, learn if die to X. Yeah, because there's no one where it's ambiguous. That should be fine. We could make it like a chambermaid in the true spirit of BMR and say pick 2 players and learn how many of them die to execution. But that seems overly complicated, so let's just keep it this way. Yeah, let's tell them goodnight. All right, you should all have rolls. Go to sleep.
Okay.
All right, I believe, let's see. I think the lunatic is first. Yeah, so we'll tell Daniel to pick a host because he thinks he's a leech, and then we'll have Rob drink with someone. Hello.
Hello.
Who is going to be your host this game?
There is only one answer to that question. Daniel.
Good. All right. Thank you for that choice. I see no problem with that.
Thank you.
Have fun. Oh, that's such a shenanigan. Let's get George. Hi, friend.
Hello.
You are the leech.
Excellent.
Daniel is the lunatic.
Lovely.
Your lunatic has chosen to has chosen themselves.
Naturally. Okay. Good to know. That's I
Please
speak
pick a
of that
host.
one. It's tempting to pick myself to match that. But I think I'm going to chicken out and not do that. I would like to host Lorinda, please.
You got it.
Thank you.
Oh my lord. Okay, so we have a poisoned goblin, which is just gets funnier. And yeah, this is fine. So basically, the only players, I think we should probably make Rob sober whenever possible. And what's really fun is with the lunatic, if Rob ever drinks with George, we can just make Rob sober, because then Lorinda will be a sober goblin. So this is just like ultra shenanigans. Yeah, let's find out who is getting drunk tonight. Hello.
Hello.
Who will be your friendly drinking buddy?
It's got to be Claire.
All right. Claire it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. That's going to be fun. Because then there's an explanation if Brockwell dies. And let's have Brockwell pick someone. So if Brockwell picks George or Rob, Brockwell will get a no. If Brockwell picks anyone else, he'll get a yes. Hello.
Hello. This is fun.
Indeed. What could possibly go wrong with having 2 to 3 days to figure out everything you need to know about your ability? Could you pick a player for me, please?
Cool. Let's pick my demon from last game, Claire, please.
Claire, you learn a yes.
Interesting. Cool. Thank you
Yep.
very much.
You're welcome. All right, so yes, Claire can die to execution. So Brockwell has learned yes, Claire can die to execution. And this is fine. I believe that's everything. I'll just do a quick check. Yeah, nothing else to be done. So let's wake him up. Good morning. I don't know why we've bothered, but seriously, why are we doing this? But we are, so off you go.
Hey, that's the name of the show.
Hey, we did it.
They said the thing.
Welcome to the game.
And you.
Yeah. Well, that was
It
just.
was a good play. It was a good play.
I am just going to out what I know. So I'm the amnesiac. I
Okay.
chose you last night, and I learnt a yes.
Awesome.
Now that could mean anything.
Could be whether the person has a death protection roll.
Could be. I was thinking it could be something along the lines of like mathematician. Are they sober and healthy, or could be alignment based, but then like it could be the same alignment as me. There's a whole lot of stuff it could be. I've got to talk to Jams and ask my question at some point. So, anything about yourself?
Just what I just said. I have a death protection roll, which narrows it down to 4. 5 if you include DA, I guess. Leech if you include that.
Leech,
I'm not DA or Leech. There you go.
Cool. Sounds good. We'll revisit that, but I'll speak to Jams if possible, Claire.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Hello.
Hello.
Can I check with you? I know some people run it if Vortox is on the script, but if a amnesiac is droisened in any way, would you still treat their guesses as poisoned or drunk as well, or would you still give them the truth? Just because some storytellers.
Yeah, I will always treat I mean, I will say almost always, just because I know sometimes people don't check with me, bluff it the way that I don't do it, and then I have to retcon. So for this case, and almost always, I will run it where the question and answer portion is separate to the actual ability. So if an amnesiac is poisoned or like vortoxed and they receive information, like their ability itself would be affected, but their question and answer portion is always going to be honest and truthful about what their ability is. So like I'm never going to poison the question and answer bit.
That's honestly how I tend to go, because
I just think it's more fun and balanced. Like in my experience, it's more balanced, which is the thing that matters, but it is also a little bit more fun. Having been I was a poisoned amnesiac once in like a 4D game of Clocktower, and it was the worst thing in the world, because I was like, nothing means anything, and I'm just sort of here, and I don't know what I do, and I'm not really a townsfolk. But yeah, I think that's probably informed a little bit of my opinion in this matter. Yeah. So yes, if you are poisoned or drunk, it won't affect your question answer.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Can I ask, does my ability have something to do with learning if someone has a death prevention role?
I'm gonna say like warm-ish. Because your ability does, like, you're getting a yes or no based on something related to death protection, but that's not quite it.
Yeah, I've gone. I know I haven't gone with a guess at the ability, but I've just gone with an overall kind of guess at what it could be to start with,
which is a great place to start. Yeah.
So warmish, death prevention.
I've just looked over at chat, and someone in chat said warmish and then was like, LOL, completely agree. So I think I've nailed it personally. Yeah. Like it's like a bit warmer than just sort of your standard lukewarm, but it's not quite it. But yeah, you're in the right place.
Cool, awesome. Thank you very much.
Wicked. Good luck.
Hello.
Hello.
Terrified of that which one of the official amnesiac Rockwell is been talking to you about. But I'm probably going to end up going into Klutz to hide the lunatic. But here I am saying some words, so if you wouldn't mind saying some words back at me.
Excellent. Yeah, I will. Let me look pensive as well. I think. These are some words that I'm saying. I really like your pillow in the background as well with the eyes. It's like very perfectly placed, which is good. I'm also realizing I made the mistake because I had this the other night. Le Monster.
The absolute lad.
He was. I know the laddest of lads. You can't even see him there. He was there. I was considering putting him on top of Yoshi, but that seemed complex.
Oh.
Yes, very very cute.
That's one for next week.
Yeah, exactly. Next week, which is the last stream that I'll be in the US for another couple of weeks, so it's fine. It's great. I'm coming to your country. We can hang out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it'll be good. I am holding the baby, as someone in chat just said. Someone else says owl friend. So yes, support for plush toys and pillows worldwide. Really, that's what we're doing here on the Gen Con stream.
Helps me hide the mountain of mess on my table. What a
excellent.
Right.
I mean, there's a reason that my camera is at this angle and not further down.
Oh. Yeah.
Actually, my room is clean right now, but it's not usually. It's fine. Anyways, that's probably enough words, right?
Yeah. Other stuff. Cheers.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, got you. Yeah, fair. Yeah. So last night I was told to pick a player, and I picked Claire. I learned a yes. I received a warmish on my guess on. I can't remember how I said it, but it was basically, is it something to do with? Do they have a death prevention role? I was given a warmish, which kind of meant that I'm in the ballpark. Not quite there, but in the ballpark. Yeah. So I'm trying to guess if it's something to do with you learn if they survive execution that day, or like if they will survive execution that day. Something like that. I spoke to Claire. Yeah, Claire has said death prevention role as a claim, which is why I asked that question. And the other claim I've had is a death prevention role as well. It's anything about yourself, Daniel?
You would get a yes, you may.
I might get a yes or no for one at this rate. Cool.
I think so.
Thank you very
More fun than we expected to have, yeah.
Okay.
Why?
No reason.
Am I not allowed to have fun? God
No,
damn
no.
it, George, George is trying to take my fun away. They're asking if I'm having fun.
Just the word seriously appears twice in the name of the script, and I mean, if you think that aligns with fun, then
Seriously.
Point of the chat so far was, why has Brockwell been allowed to do this to us?
Can I just
Sorry,
get a
but-
quick poll? Like, how much fun are all of you having? Just like
8?
Yeah, 10.
No, I'm having a blast.
Great.
8 fun units.
noted.
What's
Does anyone know why it's getting darker in this room in the middle of the day, by the way? I'm getting really concerned.
gradual power cut?
So,
Why do you know how much fun we're having with your Amni ability? Like your fun detector?
don't worry about it. Don't worry
Are you
about
the fun police?
Just-
Does it have any bearing on anything?
I have an idea for an Amni ability in an atheist game now, and I'm not telling any of you what it is, but I'm very excited about it.
Oh no.
Storyteller gives you a percentage rating of how atheisty they think this game currently is. Yeah.
So, as far as like science goes, right? I assume we can just agree that like we're probably testing any given person regardless of where we execute. So let's not even make that part of the consideration. It's like I don't know if it has a reason to go after somebody that isn't science, but
I mean, there's
Well,
no
don't laugh at me, I'm
psychopath
having too much fun.
on the script, so noms are just open.
I'll nominate Claire, please.
Why?
Again, I've been quite open with my role. I'd like to see if anything happens.
Claire?
I would not like to see if anything happens. Thank you.
Well, it takes 3 votes to see if anything might happen or not. Starting now. 3 is exactly enough to do science on Claire. Any other nominations?
Daniel
nominate-
nominates Daniel.
Oh, okay. Daniel has nominated Daniel. Why would you do this?
I'm the goblin. I have heard of a sailor that's drunk with me today. Also, I think Claire might be my demon, so let's kill me. Chance it. 50-50.
Good. Takes 3 votes to tie. Daniel has claimed Goblin. Just for the record. 3
Not
votes to
so
tie,
the
4
Goblin.
votes to die. Starting now.
Considering
you're having visible fun here, Daniel.
2 is not enough.
I will nominate George, please.
Tell us about it.
This is a much more scientific test than me.
George.
We get to find out the devil's advocates picked you. But I could achieve no more for the good team in the grand scheme of things than I have already. So you can kill me if you want. But I'd rather not die, because actually I don't have a good reason for that, but don't kill me. It's fun.
Alright. Takes 3 votes to tie and 4 votes to put George up for execution. Starting now.
What if Daniel's the leech
For
host of Goblin?
science!
For science, but 2 votes is not
Oh, my
enough.
hand slipped. Oh.
Oh dear. Closing the day in 3.
I am not the sailor. This will not prove anything.
Yeah.
Claire?
I'll nominate Rob.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want to believe in Claire. I don't know why, because she doesn't like telling me the truth, but I think she might have done. So let's kill anybody else.
Rob?
Well, it's science, I guess, but if you're not the sailor that drank with Daniel, what are you, Claire? Or have you
I'll
told
talk to you
anyone?
tomorrow. I've told somebody the truth.
Did you leech host Daniel?
Takes 3
No.
votes to tie and 4 votes to kill Rob. Starting now.
I am confident that Daniel is probably the goblin.
No,
Freeze tie.
Sorry, I thought you were. Yeah, I thought you was. not
Closing the
being
day in 3, 2.
We say for another day,
One.
Claire. Don't worry.
No one is executed, and you all go to sleep.
Well,
No! Don't you drag me down!
Oh, good. Oh, I forgot to do a prediction, but no one's dead yet, so that still counts as the beginning of the game, right? This should be fine. Cool. Yeah, just some casual night 2 predictions. You know how it is. Let's see. What happens tonight? The sailor drinks with someone. The lunatic who is poisoned picks to kill someone. And then, yeah, I just realized technically George shouldn't have learned who Daniel picked, but I think that's fine. I think that's sort of circular. Because, like, once Daniel's poisoned, George can no longer learn. Yeah, so I think this is probably fine. It would be extremely funny if there was a day of no one having died. George could technically point at himself as a pick if he wants to still, do the thing. Daniel is sober. Oh yeah, Daniel is sober because he's not really the lunatic. Thank you for helping my brain work. So I did that right. Yeah, or he's not really the puka. He's not really poisoning himself. Okay, cool. Thank you, chat, for that. I once played, the reason that my brain is messing this up is because, like, literal years ago, and I think this one is, like, if you go on YouTube, it's, like, before we were using the new app, I wrote a script with some friends called Blind Man's Bluff, which the whole idea of the script was for the players to just be able to play a game without seeing their roles, and that the roles would kind of mirror each other so that you could be like a chambermaid or a fortune teller and not know which was which for a little while, that sort of thing. And the first time that we played this, like outside of playtest and like properly as a game, I was the demon. I started as a Zamboul. I learned all this after the game, but I started as a Zamboul, got immediately engineered into the Leech. So I basically got woken on the first night, not knowing what my character or alignment was, and was told, I think in order, your character has changed. Laurent is the lunatic. Please pick a player. And I was like, what the heck is happening? And I thought I had been snake charmed for a while, and then I picked Laurent because I was like, oh, like they're the lunatic. This should be fine. And then it turned out much later that I was just the leech and I had hosted my lunatic, but then I was poisoned like multiple nights, so sometimes I did learn who they were picking. But that's, anyways, this very long story of explaining why my brain gets that interaction wrong, because I'm like, the lunatic is poisoned, so you don't learn, but you do learn. The lunatic is not actually self-poisoning because they are just the lunatic. They think they're the demon. So yeah, that's a very long and winded way of saying that we will still make Daniel pick, which will be funny for Daniel because it doesn't mean anything to him, but it will mean things to George. So, all that said. Hey.
Hello.
Who's it gonna be?
I'll be Daniel.
Alrighty, Daniel it is.
Cool, thank you.
All right, and after all that, I mean, this is tricky because we could make Daniel drunk, and if we do, George genuinely will not learn who Daniel has picked. So I'm so glad we just spent like 2 minutes making that point. Yeah, why not? That's gonna be very silly. It'll tell George that there's a sailor in the game or like something that has to have drunked Daniel, so I don't mind it. And because Daniel thinks he's poisoned anyways, I don't actually think it matters a great deal to George who Daniel's picking, so I think that's fine. The one thing I might want to slightly retcon is like, if Rob is executed, maybe, whatever, we're sticking with it. It's a teensy, who cares? Let's wake Daniel. Hello?
Hello.
Who would you like to meaningfully point at tonight?
Let's point at George.
George it is.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good. Yes, the self-poisoned puka is poisoned the entire game. Just to talk about like interactions where demons select themselves, if you select yourself as the puka, you cannot kill anyone else because you're stuck in an infinite loop of self-poison. You will never die. There is a game on the Clocktower YouTube channel. I don't remember the title of it, but we played a game like ages ago on the Australian stream, where one of my friends may or may not have done this to themselves. Hey.
Well, so I really want to try to make Daniel think he is in fact the league if possible, but it means I have to find a way to sync tonight.
I
Which
mean,
is
that
surprisingly
exists.
difficult. It can exist. It's just like I guess I can just kill myself, but then there's the fun of that. I have a claim of fool from Rob, so I'd love to be able to make him vulnerable later. So I'll just kill Rob, and if it actually works and he's lying to me, then I'll just pivot to actually the fisherman claim that I've already given Clan. So it kind of it's a win-win. I'll kill
All
Rob.
right, Rob it is.
Thank you.
I am affirmed in my decision to make the sailor sober. Excellent. Great. And so now we once again have a no on George and Rob and a yes on everyone else for Brockwell. So let's find out what he thinks. Hey,
Hello.
pick a player.
Rob G, please.
Rob G. You learn and know.
Interesting. Thank you very much. That
Science.
wasn't what I was expecting.
Ah, okay.
Cheers.
Yeah. That's actually quite interesting as well, because if it was a fool who had been targeted once, I feel like that Amni ability would have been really powerful if we had a fool in that situation. We don't. We just have a sailor and a leech. I think Daniel's going to have a blast no matter what. So, yeah, it'll be quite funny to see if he, like, how he feels about the fact that no one's died. But that is our night. Yeah, no one goes after the Amni, so I think we're fine to just wake him up. Good morning. I'm having a bit of deja vu because, yeah, good morning. There are 6 players alive in this game.
Okay. Here it goes.
Awesome.
Good.
That's me confirmed then.
Is it?
I got a no.
Could it? I would potentially ask about drunken poisoning. What have you asked so far?
So yesterday I asked, is my role something to do with that player having a death prevention role, and I got a warm-ish.
Oh.
So I was towards the end of yesterday starting to think, will that player survive execution today?
Oh,
Or,
right.
Each night pick a player, you learn if they will survive execution today. So if you are the fool, you might have been attacked last night, if that is what the ability is.
Yeah.
That's where I'm leaning to at the minute. But,
yeah. So yeah, if I won't, we could execute me, and it would see you prove whether or not that's true. But obviously, ask your question first, and then let me know whether I'm likely to die to execution. But I'm happy to do science, and because if I'm going to die to execution, it actually opens up a lot of stuff, I think.
Yeah, we needed to execute yesterday. It was my fault that I lifted my hand because I thought you weren't going to for some reason, so I took my hand up. But
it's okay. It's okay.
Today.
It happens. Okay. Thanks, Brock.
Cool. Cheers, Rob. Thanks. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so today's guess will be each night choose a player. You learn if they will survive execution today.
I'm gonna say that is extremely hot.
Extremely hot. Okay.
And I think you'll figure out why very soon.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Yeah, as someone has just said, it is simultaneously boiling hot and freezing, because it's not if they survive execution, it's if they will die. So basically the right answer, and hopefully they do execute Rob today, because I think that'll be quite useful for Brockwell. Yeah, and then basically, I mean, that's basically a bingo. And then we can get into the shenanigans of what we do about Daniel, and what George, more importantly, does about Daniel.
I've not been told that yet, and I'm not backpedaling from Goblin.
That would be, yeah. Well, yes, I guess for you might know to come to you. Fascinating layers. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I mean, I'm happy to die. I've got my advice if he wants to test it. but I'm very much going to vote for any one sort of space right now, except maybe you, depending on whether I think you're
Vote for me.
safer.
Vote for me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Right, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Ah,
we're
good.
back.
You're all here.
Oh,
Oh,
Sorry, Glenn.
all right.
Don't worry, we're probably having more days of this.
It is day 10 of a Leviathan game. No one has died.
So I thought I was practically confirmed, but apparently I'm in a double claim as well as the fact that I'm not practically confirmed in any way or form.
Oh. But
But
apart from
that,
those
it's going
things,
Apart
great.
from that. But yeah.
I believe you otherwise.
But there's a good chance that whoever thinks they're the demon is the lunatic, right?
I don't have an outsider claim.
yeah.
So, we going into the double claim?
Which one?
Which one?
There are
Lorenz
double.
is in 2 double claims,
Oh,
or was in
that's
2 double
exciting.
claims.
Daniel nominates Daniel.
Go on.
I think we should leave this double claim well alone and pick the goblin. I'm the goblin.
All right. It takes 3 votes to put Daniel on the block. Daniel has claimed Goblin. And the vote starts now.
I'm quite torn about this.
2 is not enough. Daniel is safe.
May I nominate Rob, please?
You may. Why?
Again, I think there may be some information if we execute Rob that can be shown to town.
Rob?
Yeah, I'm the fool. If I was attacked last night and I died today, it could indicate why were there one of a few reasons why there could be no deaths last night, but yeah.
For science, as they say, takes 3 votes to put Rob up for execution, starting now. 4 is plenty. Rob is about to die. Don't know if we'll beat that, but I'll give you 8
We hope
seconds.
so.
Just in case. Oh, perfect skull form. Alright, if there are no other nominations,
This seems fine.
the day will end in 3, 2. Rob is executed. And lives. Good night.
Ooh.
Ooh. Excellent. I think that's probably Brockwell getting a bingo, which is great. Very funny that it is now night 3 and no one's dead. And let's find out who is getting drunk with tonight. Hey.
Hey. Weird. Weird. I'm really suspicious now of... I don't know what's going on. So let's just go with... let's go with Lorinda. Yeah, let's go with Lorinda.
Okay. Sounds
Cool,
good.
thank you.
Cheers. Good. We will continue to make Rob sober because we can. And because Lorinda's poison anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to point at tonight?
Rob G, please.
Rob G, you got it.
Thank you.
Fucking hell. All right. Here we go. Hello.
Well, that is an extremely inconvenient situation.
I would like to inform you that your lunatic has selected Rob G.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't hear a lunatic choice last night, did I? Not like I
You
recall.
did not.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So that means I've been... Well, I mean, I think that's fine. I think that lets me place the last token, probably. Well, Daniel is obviously the very real self-hosted leak, so I will. I'll attack myself.
You got it.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Excellent. This is becoming more and more of a meme, and I love it so much. All right, let's find out who Brockwell's gonna pick. Hey,
Hello.
pick a player, please.
There's a couple of people I have in mind, but I'm going to pick because based on what Rob claimed to me yesterday, I'm going to play. I'm going to pick Rob again and see if I get anything different.
You pick Rob again.
Yes, please.
You get a no.
Cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So that's quite good because it tells Brockwell that Rob is lying about being the fool. This game is probably going to be as long. Yeah, I was thinking about that. And I was like, this is going to the end of the stream now, which is going to be great. So I'm happy about that. We can easily finish this before TPI starts in 24 minutes. But yeah, this is good and silly. And let's have another morning of deja vu. Good morning, everyone. It is day 3 of a Leviathan. Oh, sorry, there's no Leviathan. But 6 of you are alive.
Okay, then.
Brockwell!
Well,
Why
I
did you
do
do
think, yeah, I do think I have some interesting information though. I'm starting to already weigh up if I'm the leech host.
Okay. Well,
I
Mhm.
could see that being the case.
Yeah.
Possible.
I assume you're the amnesiac because I've seen you off talking to Gams every day. Is that a thing?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll out my role and what I know. So each night I picked a player. Night 1 I chose Claire and got a yes. Essentially I asked, is my role something to do with them having a night death prevention role or some sort of death prevention role? And I got a warm-ish. Then the last 2 nights I've picked Rob. I guess the ability of each night choose a player, you learn if they'll survive execution tomorrow. And I was told no for both nights. And so I received an extremely hot for that. So yeah, I've got to be leech host, right, guys?
Something about that doesn't
Not
add up. For
necessarily.
sure.
That doesn't
Yeah.
quite add up. So hang on, you got a no twice on Rob.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I got any sort of difference in information that I already know,
Right.
because
Oh,
I
you-
chose Rob, got a no,
And what was the
and
last
then
question, sorry?
so yesterday I asked, is my ability each night choose a player, you learn if they'll survive execution tomorrow, and I got an extremely hot.
No,
Claire,
yeah,
what-
Are you just a leech, Brockwell?
I'm advocating for my execution either way.
Yeah.
There's a problem with that.
Is there a double claim of Tea Lady?
Yes, there is. Would you like
That's
some
right.
tea, Brockwell?
Oh no.
But importantly, we don't have someone claiming innkeeper, so you can't have been innkeeper drunk proper. So
I'm a pretty useless tea lady, I think, if I'm sat next to Daniel there.
You're pretty
But
non-existent.
I'm not sure you
today.
are, because you could be protecting me and Daniel's just being weird.
I don't think Daniel would be weird.
Never.
I have
If
seen
we
Daniel
wanna-
walk into a room, sit down as a traveller, gun-sling somebody and leave. Like,
I mean, I don't mind being.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I'm going to guess each night, choose a player. You learn if they die if executed that day.
Bingo.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I had to invert it. Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
Yep. A logical guess.
Leech draws on
so-
wall.
I've now got a bingo. It's basically the inverse of what I was asking.
Oh, okay.
So instead of surviving, it's
Would they
die.
die if you execute them tomorrow?
yeah. So whoever.
Ah.
So what did you get last night? Is it no again on Rob, was it?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So Rob's just a leech.
Well, unless Brockwell's a leech, which sounds more likely to me. But yeah.
If that's
I mean,
not poisoned
I can-
info, then that points to Rob G being the leech.
Yes.
Or the
I mean,
other
it can just be a point to Lorinda being a sober tea lady.
yeah,
Nominations are
which is
okay.
Which relies on Daniel being good.
There is that small wrinkle.
And also, they're not the tea lady.
I was just trying to find out if Rob's hosted me.
Second call for nominations on this fine
I
day.
find there must be like a right execution here, but I haven't quite decided what I think it is.
Yeah, let's
I think
play.
it's Brockwell or Lorinda.
Oh.
Well, the thing is,
Well,
if I'm the
well,
leech,
You said that. Now I'm not so sure.
I think
Well,
it's
the
I'll
thing
nominate
is-
myself. I'll nominate myself.
Okay. Taking in the steps of Daniel, I see.
I think I am a decent compromise candidate here. We learned something about Claire. There isn't a visible other reason for me to survive execution. And if I die, we get closer to ending the game. So this all seems useful.
All right, it takes 3 votes to put George up for execution. Starting. No. 3's enough. Anyone else want to nominate? Okay. George is executed and does not die. Good night.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So basically we've made a script where no one can die. I love it. I love it so much. This is real dumb. Good. Let's wake up Rob. Looks like they're talking as well, so we'll have to be careful.
both worlds, right?
Hi. Please pick a player.
oh god, I think I've got a better idea what's going on, but like, what in the world? Let's go with Daniel again. Thank you.
You got it. Thanks. Hey,
Hello.
who would you like to pick tonight?
I've still no idea if I'm actually just a lunatic.
Good.
This is fun.
You didn't do this to yourself.
I'm not mad. This is so much fun.
Good.
Let's definitely kill Brockwell tonight.
Okay, you got it.
Thank you.
Yep. Cheers. Hey.
This is so scuffed. I don't know how to stop them killing Lorinda at some point between now and the end of the game.
Yeah, but it's funny.
I should probably at some point let Daniel, it's not helping me to frame Daniel as the leech. But
Pick a player.
I've come this far. So let's attack myself. Why not?
Great. This is good. Everything about this is good. Hey.
Hello. I will also say, the script, I think when we've played the script, it's been late at night and we've probably had a few beers, so apologies if it's going to drag.
I think we're having a great time.
I will choose Lorinda, please.
Okay, Lorinda, you get a no.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yep. This is so funny. Okay, no one will die again. Oh, whew. Good morning. Sorry. long night. But it's the day.
Why is it so dark in here?
Okay, cool.
Right.
So to add pertinent, I chose Lorinda last night and learnt no.
Right.
That they wouldn't
die.
die.
So Lorinda's possible leech.
Possible leech or DA protected. Well, basically, the fact that
You were no two
if we
nights
believe
running.
Brockwell, I was a no 2 nights running, so I have to be the leech or the sailor, which is what I am.
Sorry, guys, I've been made aware. It's a yes.
Okay. That's fine.
I mean, we could.
So Lorinda will die.
Yes.
Maybe.
Well,
So there
let's
is-
jump on this opportunity, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's either
And
of
kill
Lorinda's
someone.
on ball worlds, right?
We know someone who will die. What an opportunity.
And then if it doesn't work, we're looking to Brockwell leech host, therefore kill me, then kill Brockwell if we've got time worlds.
Is there a DA out there? That would be useful. Right now. Can we do this tomorrow?
Are noms open? Jams?
I mean, yeah, they're open all day. It's a Teensy.
Okay, I'll nominate Lorinda, please.
Anything to add?
We have some information. Let's do something. I don't know, this is my fault, but let's do something.
Lorinda.
I think we should do this tomorrow, so I'm going to claim Goblin.
Okay. Lorinda has claimed Goblin. It takes 3 votes to put Lorinda up for execution. Starting now.
Should we be confirming that Claire isn't the DA?
Lorinda is about to die. And has claimed Goblin.
I'll nominate myself.
Okay. Why?
It's definitely possible that Lorinda... I don't think Lorinda is the tea lady, which means that they could easily be the goblin. And if we execute me and I don't die, it means that Claire isn't the DA. We can have 3 confirmed players, which is a real treat. I think this might be safer and more useful.
Alright. Takes 3 votes to tie and 4 votes to put George up instead. Starting. No.
Or we could just give it to Lorinda.
2 is not enough. Lorinda is still about to die with 3 votes.
If you believe that info from Brockwell, that if it wasn't poison, then we must have a DA instead of a goblin, right? Because there were 2 days in a row that Rob...
Actually, how is that even possible? Oh no, because Rob would have been, what, the full and then D8 one?
And then DA protected.
I am the sailor, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not the...
Oh, okay.
And I'm
Well,
the
then,
teenager.
Well,
it
that
does-
changes things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, that would... Yeah, well... Either he can't DA test you now, so...
What have you drunk
Last
with?
call
Is
for
this pertinent?
nominations.
I kind of want to move this.
I kind of want to know who you drank with, Rob.
I didn't drink with Lorinda last night, so...
Closing the day in 5.
Daniel's
Oh, no.
smoking so
Oh.
much.
Oh no, yeah, I was starting to wonder if Rob might be
3,
the leech.
2.
That fits, right?
Rob, leech
1.
fits, yeah.
Town, you have decided to execute Lorinda. And Lorinda is executed and does not live. Lorinda dies.
Well, we did it.
And so is George. The game is over. The good team is won. Lorinda is the goblin. I'm so sorry. I think I can safely say that this this is the first time that I have seen an evil goblin claim goblin get executed and lose. Because Lorinda is the leech host. To George, who is the leech. Daniel, you are in fact the lunatic who hosted yourself. So when there were no deaths, Daniel was just like, am I the demon? Am I the demon? Am I the demon? He didn't know, which is great. Brockwell, as I think you all know, is your Amni, whose ability was each night pick a player. You learn if they will die to execution. So we got yeses on Claire and Lorinda and nos on Robji, your sober sailor, who was sober the entire game and intermittently picked Daniel the lunatic, which was fun because I just intermittently got to not tell George who the lunatic had selected. And that leaves Claire, your tea lady, who could not protect anyone because she neighbored the leech, but did look like she was protecting people when George didn't die to execution. And that was your game of let's not kill anyone for 4 days until we kill exactly the entire evil team in one fell swoop.
No, Lorinda,
I
I put everything into making Daniel believe he was the demon and nothing into winning. I'm very sorry.
It's fine. Pretty funny.
I think, to be honest, Lorinda still deserves, like, you know, sufficient commendation for getting a goblin execution.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were the evil goblin, you claimed goblin, you got executed. That is a win in most situations.
I had so many leech hosts out there and so many leeches out there that I just didn't think I could be the leech host and George could be the leech.
Which is justifiable.
And I believe your claim, George. I
had to
solved it.
Had to tell somebody. Couldn't let Daniel out lunatic. That would have been awful.
That was amazing. I think that was a delight. Hopefully you all had as much fun as chat seems to have. So
it's incredible.
Oh, the second thing really threw me. I was trying to place the innkeeper who'd blocked me from seeing the lunatic pick on night 2. I never considered that you weren't actually the fool.
Yeah, oh, that was amazing because I was sitting there going like, "Oh, you're gonna get there," and then when we talked, I was like, "Oh, you're so far from realizing
I was
that
like,
he's just
okay,
the
Claire's
sailor."
Claire's the innkeeper bluffing tea lady, and that definitely makes sense for reasons. Yeah, I was lost.
Well, I think we should ban Brockwell from ever coming here again.
Yeah,
what was great, right, was that we started that like maybe 45 minutes ago, and I just remember looking at the time about like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago and going, yeah, this is gonna last like till the end of the stream, isn't it? Someone goes, only in chat, I think it was Caffeine, said only Gen Con could run a teensy game that overruns into TPI.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I think we nailed it.
That was great.
Yeah, so yeah, what a nice, good good stream, good games. I had a lot of fun. I hope you all had fun.
Yeah, thank you. This is awesome.
Yeah, the future Amni ability, which I probably won't ever run, and if I do, it'll be an atheist game, so who's gonna believe you when you say that this is your ability, was an Amni that was just like you poll players on how much fun you're having, and then the Amni learns like how much fun people are having. It's just a funometer. Yeah, it's totally fine. Yep, very good, very easy. All right, I'm gonna to wrap it up and send everyone over to TPI. So wave goodbye to chat. Thank you all so much for playing. Yay!
Okay.
All right, that was what a load of nonsense. That was delightful. Yeah, let's wrap this up here. That was our game. I'm really happy about the way that those went. Teensies are always a very silly time. We'll be back next week. If we have numbers, we'll play big scripts. If we have small numbers, we'll play teensies, and it'll be good. We are gonna head over to the Pandemonium Institute stream now. They're gonna be streaming for the next 6 hours, which should be a grand old time. There's gonna be a special guest on game 1, a guy named Jeff, who is helping organize the Clocktower cruise, which is setting sail in February of 2025. Ben Burns will be on it. I might be on it. Should be a really fun time, and Jeff will be around to play some games and talk about that. Then there will be another game, and then there will be a game of It's Cold Outside, I think that's the name of it, which is Ben's homebrew Red Dwarf script, which has been progressing over the last couple months. So that should be fun. And then next week on the Pandemonium Institute, we are going to have a new character release, and I'm excited about this one. I think, yeah, I like it a lot. You might say that I am, yeah, extremely excited about it. I just want to raise my hand and like, you know, cheer it on. So yeah, let's head on over to TPI, and I will see you all next week. Yeah, let's now I'll just talk while I remember how to get out of here. Bye.